All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Some would argue that the Z Fold 3 has some of the worst battery on any device out currently, but battery life always depends on the user itself. It depends on what you're doing on this device, and it depends on the applications that you have, just how you're using your device. Now, my device can last at least a day. Sometimes it can go a little bit longer than a day. I'm on the latest security patch that Samsung has out. I think it's a February security patch, and it is February, the recording of this video. But I think battery life is one of the main complaints people have about this device. And so with that being said, I would recommend that you guys go ahead and order the Galaxy S22 Ultra. It's basically just a Note. You still get a 6.8-inch display. And some people are going to say, no, I got to have this big display. I think there's going to be a lot of advantages to sell this device and get the S22 Ultra. If you like big phones or big devices, I think that's just one of the options that you could possibly have. Now, my reasoning for getting rid of this is I'm getting back. I paid $1,000, I'm getting $1,000 back, so it's a flip for me. And then I get to get my custom S22 Ultra for $300, so that's a fantastic deal, and that's my choice. You need to make a choice on what you would rather do. All you guys who complain about the battery, though, and I don't mean complain in a bad way, you really have a legitimate complaint if the battery's poor on here for you, because I want to run mine at 120 hertz at all the time. I want to keep it at the high refresh rate, and I want to get all that I can get out of this device. But I'm trading this in. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting the S22 Ultra. But I think that the Z Fold 3 is a device that it's just good. It's a fantastic device. I obviously could get another one if I wanted to, but nonetheless, this device is treating me right so far. I love it, but I'm not attached to any of this stuff, and I'm gonna keep the train moving. These are just things to me. Even though I do tech reviews, these are just things to me. Some devices I do keep. But I think it's actually a good deal to get $1,000 for this device on the trade for me, because that's what I paid for it. Some of you guys who didn't have a trade, or the first time I bought this device, I didn't have a trade and I paid full cost for it, and I took an L when I got rid of it too. But this time around, hey, it's been good to me. I don't see the need to keep this and the Ultra. I know some people hold on to their devices, respect, but I get rid of devices sometimes. I don't like to have a lot of money sitting on the table, or just things that I'm only going to circle back around to, because I got a feeling once I get the Ultra in, I might have a hard time picking between these two devices. So to save myself from that misery, because I do have another folding device that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. You can just only imagine what that is. I know you guys have been following me for quite some time, and it is what it is. I love folding devices. I promote them all the time. I think it's fantastic. So getting this device, the money back that I paid for it, and getting my new Ultra for such a low cost, it's a great deal. But the device is, in fact, it does have the bigger screen, it does have these things, but I think everyone's complaint probably was battery. And for me, the battery is decent, but for the price, it definitely should be a lot bigger, and it should be a lot better than what it is, because we've got devices that are running 120 hertz or 90 hertz or whatever with smaller batteries, and they have better battery. But I will say that no one makes a display like Samsung, and no one really can. I think the Samsung displays are in pretty much every phone that's out there. I think, I'm not sure, Samsung displays are in a lot of phones. So with that being said, though, are you one of those people who are trading in a device like the Z Fold 3 or the Z Flip 3 or whatever? I saw the trading on the Z Flip 3, and I think it was like $400 or $500. I was like, no, that's a horrible deal, Samsung. Come on. But the trade-ins for the Samsung devices, they always kill everybody every year. No one does trade-in bonuses like Samsung. Apple, well, they're so, I'm not gonna call them greedy, but they just feel like their devices are so clutch that they don't have to give you anything. They'd rather give you a $10 coupon to spend back with them. Samsung will always beat them out on that. Some people always argue, well, the resale value is better on Samsung, is better on Apple. So okay, it is. I'm not going to deny that. However, does that mean you have the better device though? I mean, I think if you're a creator, even if you're not a creator, if you're a person who has devices to trade in that you just know you're probably not going to swing back around to for a while, get rid of them, folks. Get get the trade-in value while you can, or sell it while you can, and keep the flow going for yourself. You can experience a new device on every launch. As long as you're buying a device that you can get a good trade-in on or sell, I think you'll be fine. I really do. So my choice was to trade this in, since I pay full cost. I try to pay full cost for everything. And that's kind of what I've been doing with Samsung lately, just flipping in and out of Samsung, or selling them online and then taking the cash and buying what I want. But I really wasn't planning on trading. And you know what? I still might not trade it in. I might say, you know what? I think I want to keep this, because what if I don't like the Ultra after a week? I think you get 2 weeks to send your device back or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't done very many trade-ins with Samsung lately, but I'm pretty sure it's at least 2 weeks. But, what if I get the Ultra and I don't like it? Who knows? But I can tell you one thing. This large canvas right here is absolutely stunning. And it is one to be reckoned with. This is one of the most beautiful displays on a device, not just folding devices. This is just a beautiful display, period. And I really think if you have a Z Fold 3, you're on the fence about whether you should trade it for the S22 Ultra. My vote is, if you because the S22 Ultra has a 6.8-inch display. I mean, come on, that's a beautiful display. So your case game will be elevated. You'll be able to do more cases, screen protectors, and things like that. It'll be easier with that device, opposed to this device where it's just a mess for cases and screen protectors alike. So I think that if you're on the fence, my vote would be, if you have poor battery and you're in one of those situations where you want to do a bunch of different things for the device, like cases and screen protectors, and you have some issues, trade it off, man. Get all that you can trade for it. If they give you $900 or $1,000, I would take it and put that towards the Ultra and get it. That's what I would recommend you do. But you do what you want to do. There are going to be those people out there who say, well, Jay, this has pin support. Yeah, it has pin support, but yeah, nowhere to put my pen. So yeah, it's great that this has pin support, but there's still all these rules that you have to follow genuinely when you have these foldable devices right now, because they're not as durable, obviously. With the screen, you can actually take a knife and scratch through this screen if you just afford anything. You can just destroy the inner screen if you wanted to quickly. And so keeping it closed is an option, but some people don't like this narrow design. I personally love this narrow design. But as I started this video off and I told you, these are just things. I'm not attached to any of it. And if I'm gonna continue to have fun, I'm gonna continue to have fun with this stuff. So it's your man Jay. What are you gonna do? Are you going to give up your Z Fold 3 and grab the S22 Ultra? I would. Well, I did. And I think if a person has those issues, like I said, like battery, or you just tired of being really delicate with your front screen, inner screen, ditch it. Ditch it and get that big trade in, and get that S22 Ultra. I think you'll, especially if you're a Galaxy Note fan. I'm a huge Galaxy Note fan. So this is a no-brainer for me. Now, as far as the trade-in goodies go, before I get out of here, there are a lot of trade-in goodies that people could have gotten. Like the S8, the Tab S8 Ultra has sold out completely. You can get it at different places, but I'm sure it's back ordered by now. So I'm hoping that mine actually ships. I'm hoping mine ships because I got mine in on the day of the pre-order. So I'm hoping that it ships, and I just think that's one of the best freebies, not freebies, but they give you a big discount off of it. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I can't wait for my Galaxy S22 Ultra to be completed and get made. They sent me. I got an email today saying that your phone is now it's being customized and created for you. So it's got to wait. So hopefully today is the 14th. It's Valentine's Day for people that celebrate those types of holidays. Yeah. It's Valentine's Day. It's the 14th of February to me. That's all it is for me. Do your history on Valentine's Day. I think you'd be surprised at how some of these so-called holidays are created and titled. You're going to be shocked. So do your history and do your research on Valentine's Day. I think you're going to be like, what? But nonetheless, February 14th, recording this video. Hopefully my phone is made and shipped by the 14th of next month. So if you don't see Galaxy S22 Ultra videos from me, I do have a dummy unit, and you can see the size of it next to the Z Fold 3. I mean, if you don't see videos from me, well, I'm getting one of the custom exclusive ones made from Samsung. I didn't want to go with the basic colors. Now, I do have one coming from my wife. I did get her one. I think I got a terabyte, 512, I think it is, for her. The terabytes weren't available at Best Buy when I tried to order. I tried to get her, but nonetheless, I got her 512 once it became available. So you'll probably see that unboxing first if she allows me to unbox it. I'll show you hers first, yeah, and we'll go from there. But for now, I do have a dummy unit, and I've got a boatload of cases and things to review. So if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that, you might see Mr. J.L. Williams. That's my handle. You'll see that I've been posting a few things. And if you're in my private Telegram group, you've seen everything. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'm letting this go to bring in this powerhouse right here with the 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 120 hertz all the time now. So at 1440p high res. So I'm excited about that. I will be covering the S22 Ultra. So stay tuned. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. What are you gonna do?